Quality tools. 5 Whys. The 5 Whys technique is a problem-solving approach used to identify the root cause of a problem or issue. It involves asking why repeatedly up to 5 times or more to get to the underlying cause of the issue. An example to illustrate the 5 Whys technique. Problem: a machine is malfunctioning and not producing the desired output. Why is the machine not producing the desired output? Because the raw materials are not being fed into the machine correctly. Why are the raw materials not being fed into the machine correctly? Because the feeder mechanism is jammed. Why is the feeder mechanism jammed? Because there is a misalignment in the feeder parts. Why is there a misalignment in the feeder parts? Because the maintenance schedule for the machine has not been followed and the parts were not lubricated properly. Why was the maintenance schedule not followed and the parts not lubricated properly? Because there was a breakdown in the maintenance process and the responsible employee did not follow the established procedures. As you can see, the 5 Whys technique helped to identify the root cause of the machine malfunction, which was the breakdown in the maintenance process and the failure of the employee to follow the established procedures. By addressing this underlying issue, the company can prevent similar malfunctions in the future and improve the overall efficiency and quality of the machine. Another example of the 5 Whys technique in action. Problem: a customer received a damaged product in the mail. Why was the product damaged? Because it was not packaged properly. Why was the product not packaged properly? Because the employee responsible for packaging was in a hurry. Why was the employee in a hurry? Because they had a lot of orders to process. Why were there so many orders to process? Because there was a sale going on and the company received more orders than usual. Why didn't the company anticipate the increased demand? Because they didn't have a system in place for forecasting sales during promotions. By using the 5 Whys technique, the root cause of the problem was identified as the lack of a system for forecasting sales during promotions. By addressing this underlying issue, the company can improve their packaging process and prevent similar issues in the future. Positives and negatives. The 5 Whys technique has both positives and negatives, as outlined below. Positives: simple and easy to use. The 5 Whys technique is a simple and easy-to-use problem-solving tool that does not require any special training or equipment. Helps identify the root cause by repeatedly asking why. Up to 5 times or more, the technique helps to identify the root cause of a problem. Cost-effective: since the technique does not require any special equipment or resources, it is a cost-effective way to solve problems. Promotes team collaboration: the technique can be used as a collaborative tool, encouraging team members to work together to solve a problem. Negatives: limited scope. The 5 Whys technique is only effective for simple or straightforward problems and may not be sufficient for complex or multifaceted issues. Subjective: the technique relies on subjective assessments and may not always produce an objective or accurate root cause analysis. Time-consuming: the process of asking why repeatedly can be time-consuming, and the technique may not be suitable for solving urgent or time-sensitive problems. May not address underlying systemic issues. The technique may focus on identifying and solving immediate symptoms of a problem, rather than addressing underlying systemic issues. Overall, the 5 Whys technique can be an effective problem-solving tool, but it is important to use it in conjunction with other techniques and approaches to ensure a comprehensive and accurate analysis of the problem. Summary: the 5 Whys technique is a simple and cost-effective problem-solving tool that helps identify the root cause of a problem by asking why repeatedly up to 5 times or more. While it is easy to use and promotes team collaboration, it may be limited in scope and subjective, and may not address underlying systemic issues. To ensure a comprehensive analysis of the problem, It is important to use the 5 whys technique in conjunction with other techniques and approaches.
That's all for today's episode of the Quality Podcast Saving Water, Saving Energy. Thank you so much for tuning in and being part of this journey toward a more sustainable future. I hope you found these insights valuable and that they inspire you to take action, whether in your career or your everyday life. To learn more, check out additional resources, articles, and updates at www.robertcurek.com and www.malvernaquitech.com. There's plenty more to explore on the latest in quality engineering and water and energy-saving innovations. Thanks again for listening, and remember to join us next time as we continue our mission to save water, save energy, and make a lasting impact. Until then, take care and stay sustainable.